There are some devastating forms of systemic racism white people experience, like we can't say the N-word, you know? Which pretty much equal to everything else combined that black people... No, this is a joke. I can't tell anymore with the clipping. Stop. No, it's a joke. Stop.
Why can't you answer? Why are you a coward? Jesus would not appreciate this, by the way. He would tell you, hey, Jill, you're being a goddamn... I don't know how they talked back then. Listen, I don't speak no fucking Hebrew, okay? He would say, hey, listen, in the kingdom of heaven, we tell no lies. You should turn your cheek and then use the mouth to the side of that cheek to tell Vaush whether or not you're a fucking neo-Nazi.
There are people in the United States who are still jerking off to home catalogs, okay? There are still people out there looking for Victoria's Secret catalogs to bust into, okay? Because their internet is too slow to download HD, 1080p, 60 FPS VR pornography, which is an American right, by the way. Tragic. I'm not anti-science, okay? I just don't believe in gravity, all right? We're being pulled to the ground by tiny invisible gnomes. But I'm not anti-science, okay? Just a belief that I have.
Whoa. Wait, am I supposed to be debunking this? Guys, really quick hot tip. If you are ever watching a fucking YouTube video animation that is an hour long and is telling you about the secret history of the universe and how all the chakras align, don't trust them until they start busting out the academic sources, okay?
I don't know how anyone could live with as much cognitive dissonance as you seem to exhibit in a single conversation. You are unfathomable. Like, I'm not kidding. This is like Tim Pool's stuff. We'd been at it for 6 hours. On and off. We were hungry. And we both died there around the bean can. It's the ooh pleading face is implicit in almost everything that she says. And it doesn't work on me because I hate them. But it might work on some of you Sims. Wait, we can't make either of those jokes here. That was a meme, okay? I do think that hurts her. Now, that's not to speak in the positions. Nope, fuck off. We'll never watch you or donate again. You need to rewatch that shit. Goodbye, Hillary douche. I believe in you, okay? Stay strong. We love you over here, okay? There, I'll help you on the way out. There we go. That person, the Hillary douche person, was freaking out that I was, like, enabling hatred against Demon Mama or something like that.
The first thing you notice is that these statues are huge, but with the information about the DNA...
They made these statues to scale. We have proof the ancient peoples were huge. Look at the size of these statues. Have you seen the Statue of Liberty? Holy shit, dude. 18th century Frenchmen must have been on an entire other level. Holy fuck.
I don't want to be rude to you because you don't have the ideal. You're
You want to get on camp, buddy? I'll go gut to gut with you. We can touch tips.
That's gross.
What album is next up for you to listen to? I've recorded a 59-minute track of your mom moaning, and I was just going to appreciate that. Some of my finest work, you know? And a sample, a personal album. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be weird. Pelosi just looks like she wants to eat Joe. Does anyone else get some, like, Patient Zero vibes from the stare? I don't know. Maybe a little bit.
I'm not trying to, like, be a winner or a loser here, Vaush. That's silly.
You don't have to try to be a loser, Mel. It just comes naturally. This looks awful and is an electrical hazard waiting to happen. You're like a caveman poking at fire. I don't trust this. Fire spread. Reach tree line. You're so... This is the future, okay? Microwaves on the counter are the way of the proletariat. Well, that's how my family was. Before my family went all healthily eating conscientious and got rid of their microwave. Honestly. Nothing especially. This guy, you know? This guy's, he was just waving out to a friend, you know? He's like, hello, Jeff! You know? Just caught him at a bad moment there. Nothing to...
Consumerism also preaches an ethnic of non-conformity.
An ethnic of non-conformity. You pre-record this, Ariel. Come on. At least I misspeak live. Yeah. No, Midsommar's Joker for white women, I think it's actually a better fit with Fight Club, dude, okay? All the fucking 16-year-old guys who are watching his name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. And they're like, wow, this is so good and manly. Wow. And like, and like the Tyler Durden rant in the hotel room while Jack is like freaking out. Tyler Durden's like, I fuck who I want to fuck. I fuck who you want to fuck. I look how you want to look. I'm super cool. And all the 16-year-old guys are like, oh my God, I could be, oh my God, it's so good. Like that's what Midsommar is for women. Okay? You know, I really don't like the fact that how convincingly I can make the soy Jack face when I want to. That's gonna be a clip right there.
Tectonic plates? You stupid piece of shit. Do you sincerely believe that over a period of time of just 1,000 years, the sea levels would rise and then sink 80% of the distance to the surface of the water without changing the surface of the water? You can't change the fucking distance of the seafloor. The ocean rises with the bottom of the ocean. If you push the rock up, the water goes up too. What the fuck are you talking? There are people in chat who are like doing it right now. He's like, and then the seafloor rose to up to 80% near to the surface of the water, and we know it because we found coral. And you guys are like, oh yeah, well naturally, just tectonic shifts. Sometimes the ocean floor just thrums in the geological equivalent of a fucking Rapidash heartbeat. No, the water goes down the drain? Ah, true. True! It all falls down the Mariana Trench.
She set up again carefully and brought the swing away to bear on the can of S&W baked beans with the meticulousness of Roger Moore extracting a detonator from an ICBM in The Spy Who Loved Me. A soft pop resounded in the room, so different from all the other sounds we make. Can you imagine if this whole thing ended up being an advertisement? With the meticulousness of a McDonald's fry cook gingerly laying a slice of fresh American cheese on top of a beautiful griddled burger ham. So is this a good idea? Should this actually be done? I don't really know. Maybe optically it's better to accept the challenge, and maybe AOC is a trick up her sleeve, you know? Maybe AOC will open into her argument and then, I don't know, suplex Marjorie Taylor Greene, which would be a strong argument. Republicans hate infrastructure. They want you to have to personally get out of your car and crawl over a wasteland of potholes to get to work every day. Something that you're gonna get knee pain from crawling on your hands and knees, and then you're gonna go to the doctor and they're gonna say, fuck you, $1 billion, and then they shoot you and bill your children. That's the Republican plan, okay? I just like how pistols feel. Pistols are cool, they're just cool, you know? You can be like, yeah, I'm a pistol guy. You can be like that, you know? That's a power that you have. But with rifles, it's like you have it around your neck, and it's like this big, heavy thing. And when you want to fire, you have to... But just so my opinion's known, because this is more of a qualitative point, but I would kill myself if I lived in a society with a precedent like that. Unironically in real life. In a video game, Twitch. In a video game, but in real life, hypothetically, in such a society. Today's stream is going to be a little bit different. And by different, of course, I actually mean shorter. And I know you're thinking, why? Why would it be shorter, you know? And boy, do I have a story to tell you. And then I know what you're thinking after I say that, which is, are you about to wind off into an irrelevant 20-minute story that has nothing to do with politics and actually takes away from the already limited time we have during this stream? Yes. Also donate to me. Give me your money. So anyway, here's what happened, okay? In situation 1, Soaked on Left, we're talking about shock humor being done by a generally left-leaning creator. And in the second instance, we're talking about these sentiments being expressed unironically, not as a joke, by a known race realist. There's a difference there. What's the question? Pay attention to the fucking stream, you idiot! What, it's like 20 seconds? You can't pay it, you can't follow? How do you watch anything that I do? Jesus.
How am I anti-Korean if I'm Korean, Vaush?
Any tourism? How am I anti-Korean if I'm Korean? Did I see it? Candace Owens, can we get a round of applause for this wonderful brain in chat? Please. You kidding me right now? Are you fucking with me now?
So I'm Candace Owens, I'm a liberal.
You don't understand. You can't fathom.
I'm a red fash. Like, you're just using words, Vaush. Like,
yeah,
I
know you struggle with them, but hey. Vaush, where do elves fit into this? Well, how are elves typically depicted? Elves, generally speaking, at least in Lord of the Rings, are depicted as a kind of ethereal, holier than thou, like greater. They're white. They're so white. They're blind. Look, they're blindingly white. I can't even look at them. They're so white. They're incredible. They're coated double white, okay? If the humans in Lord of the Rings are white, the elves are double white, okay? They're like a whole other, yeah, they're on a whole other tier. Let's go! Why'd you reset the loop? Because I'm a fucking dumbass! Yeah, boy! All right, that is not Dutch. Sure it is. Yes. I think it's German. It doesn't matter. You're all the same. Imagine unironically living in Europe and thinking there's a difference between you guys, okay? Hugen, Flamen, Werfen. That's all of you, okay? Stay mad, all right? We have healthcare, you don't. We have healthcare, they don't. Sorry, I'm privileged upper middle class. Thank you. That's, you guys wouldn't understand, okay? Over there in Europe, you know what happens? You make a lot of money. Let's say you're a billionaire, okay? Over in Europe, they make you wait in the poor line for healthcare, okay? You can have a ruptured appendix, and they're like, all right, go now to the back of the line. And they put you, and it's a line that stretches around the entire city, okay? And everyone goes there for everything. Some people have a cold, some people have a broken ankle, and invariably everyone dies in the slow forced march over to the one doctor's office per city. That is what European healthcare is like, okay? Unironically, what conservatives think, yeah. She knows her dad and the stock I put in these things. A more mechanically inclined kid might have figured it out in minutes. Jeez, Dad. Somebody in chat is criticizing you for thinking your sociology degree gives you any authority and is saying that the field is compromised by a leftist group. Think any thoughts? I think they sound salty. Most of all. Salty, salty baby. Really. Fuck am I supposed to say that? What is even the argument there? Sociology's gay. What's the argument? I'm just watching.
I don't lose anything about this. I think I'm gonna lose nothing after this conversation.
Well, no, because you don't have anything. You're not like some giant public figure, and the people you associate with are as stupid and reprehensible as you. So no, you're not going to lose anything, okay? And I'm probably not going to gain much either, because anybody worth talking to and having listened my content already knows you're a worthless piece of shit, and the kinds of people who don't like me are the kinds of people who would already agree with me on that.
Okay.
I'm just here to make you all gay, obviously. Leak my infrared logs. I can't leak them because Infrared actually DM'd me his address and his social security number, and he wants me to come over and fuck his mom. It was super weird. I can't actually leak it because it would be doxing, but Infrared DM'd me that, for real, okay? It's completely true, but I can't leak it because it would be doxing, okay? She couldn't figure out the clamping step, a key element. I said, the tool is meant to be pleasing, but it doesn't have any superfluous qualities. Everything that moves does so for a reason. I just want to say, by the way, that if anyone said this sentence to me, I would kill them and then myself. If you guys want to give the taser critique, you should go get yourself tased, okay? Unless you have heart problems, that's what you should do, okay? You can buy a taser, or you have a friend who has a taser, you should have yourself tased, okay? Tasers, especially police tasers, you don't just hit a person with it. You fire and it— Wait! Everything that I just said was a joke. I am not medically liable for anything that you do to yourselves. Everything that I just said was a complete joke. It was all in Minecraft. You should get the Minecraft taser mod where you can use it to tase creepers and zombies and lead them to your base in a disabled state, okay? Okay. In Roblox! Yeah, sorry for how often I delay stream to eat bagels. It's not surprising alt-righters call me Jewish. No, tankies are just red fascists. You're Pepe posting at this point.
Red Fash doesn't exist. Red Fash is not a word.
I bet you don't think it exists. Yeah, well, you get to be Red Fash or Fash, Mel, because you're sure as fuck not a socialist.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. I think it's time. All right. Goodbye, friends. It's been real. All right, I'm back. I'm back from the 17th dimension. Fucking sucked there. Everyone speaks Spanish. And literally everyone, even God speaks Spanish. Fucking crazy. I don't speak Spanish. Couldn't talk to anyone. Sucks. Getting back to streaming.
They fuck and Alucard bottoms, and that's based, all right? Because Alucard is like 6'4" and muscular, And in any other show, that guy would have topped, but instead they have him bottom. I mean really bottom. Alucard gets his legs spread, he's moaning. There were people so mad about it. How could you do this to Alucard? First of all, motherfucker, all vampires are bisexual. I'm really sorry, but that's a fact. There is not a vampire on Earth who would not fuck a person of the same gender as them, okay? There's none. Vampires are literally the metaphysical representation of aristocratic decadence. There is no chance of any vampire being a guy and then looking at another guy and going, that'd be gay. Vampires can't do that. They're not capable of that. I should say that spatial orientation, process visualization, and order of operation are not things she intuits. Imagine roasting your 9-year-old daughter.
Don't be bullied into thinking that you're racist when you know you're not. Or that you're a victim when you know you're not.
Ooh. Throwing it out there, sad black lady. You're not a victim. Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
No, you're not. Defend yourself. While you still can.
What? You still can't? Is this The Walking Dead? Jesus. What? Save yourself. Oh, there's still hope. Christ. Individually, human beings are not super impressive. Individually, we get rocked by gorillas, okay? Gorillas, individually, are way the fuck cooler than we are, okay? They're, like, way stronger. They're monkey-pilled. They would beat our ass. We lose to monkey.
I love listening to people that sit in a chair and just yell boring politics, calling other people piece of shit. Like, what have you done? Have you organized?
I substantiated the argument is what I did.
Have you organized, Vaush?
Yeah, I'm organizing these nuts.
All right.
I like, this is, by the way, this is the maximum coat posting from everyone who gets blown the fuck out of my stream. You're just a fat white boy. You have you even done a revolution? Have you done a revolution, Mel? Mel, how many revolutions have you led? How many notches have you scraped into the hilt of your pistol? Never worry about spending, okay? Worrying about spending is for gigacucks, all right? Do you know why we have an issue with our debt? If it even is an issue, by the way, okay? Because there are benefits to countries holding debt in other countries. The reason why we have a debt problem is because we don't tax the wealthy, okay? So you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna invest in our infrastructure, okay? We're gonna make this country so goddamn wealthy it'll make your head spin. And the rich are gonna get richer and richer and richer and richer and richer. We're gonna get our first trillionaire here in America within the next 20 years. And then you know what we're gonna do? 100% wealth tax. Anything over $1 million. Get fucked! Fuck, 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 fuck! And then they get fucked! We take all of it! Alright? That's what we're gonna do, okay? We're really gonna hit him with the bait and switch there, okay?